I'm Samantha Drugel.
And I'm Chancey Boyce. Welcome to the 7th fully live broadcast of Lotus Leaf Live here at the high school, where we'll be discussing the news every Friday.
This week, we will be delivering several important school announcements and we'll be walking you through some different features of Zoom for both teachers and students.
Today is Friday, October 23rd, 2020, and this is Lotus Leaf Live.
Students have an opportunity to test out of class on December 7th through the 11th. You can sign up through October 31st. Seniors who sign up to take the SAT will be testing this Tuesday, October 27th at the high school. Letters containing more information on locations and regulations have been sent out to students as well.
Lotus Leaf is hosting a pumpkin carving/decorating contest for this Halloween. Submit an image of your carved or painted pumpkin design by email to lotusleaflive1@gmail.com by midnight on October 31st. That's Halloween. Anyone who submits a photo of their pumpkin will be entered into a contest to win a $25 Amazon gift card. We will look forward to seeing your spooky pumpkins.
Happy homecoming! This homecoming game will be held tonight at 7 p.m. The auditorium watch party was canceled due to technical issues. The homecoming king and queen will be crowned at halftime as usual. Remember to practice social distancing and stay safe while in the stands.
We have no classes on Friday, October 30th, due to teacher in-service, but be sure to watch our usual Friday broadcast and meet our entire broadcast team in their spooky costumes.
The second presidential debate was last night between President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden. Both candidates were muted while the other talked, and the two squared off on issues involving COVID-19 responses and race relations in the U.S. The debate was noticeably more civil than the last one. We understand that you've all been having problems with stress and time management, so a couple of weeks ago, I met with the counselors to help you find some solutions. Here's the preview. What's up, Monroe High? It's Sam Drugel. Remote learning has its ups and downs, and students have many concerns involving stress and time management.
Time management, it can be a big time struggle for everyone, not just students, but adults, teachers, counselors like me that kind of get pulled in a million and one different directions all the time. And I know that's what it's like being in the life of a student.
While many students are working from home, our counselors are still here for us at school.
I think the big thing to remember here is this is new for everybody, teachers and students. Nobody's ever gone through anything like this. So we're all trying to find our footing. Everybody's trying to figure out the best way of doing things.
I talked with Miss Ivy and Mr. Hoffman about how to manage the schedule that comes with remote learning. To watch the full video, go to our YouTube channel, Lotus Leaf Live, and remember to keep up with our website, lotusleaflive.com. And follow us on all of our social media at Lotus Leaf Live. I'm Samantha Drugel, signing off.
Thanks, Sam. We all know that long hours of Zoom calls can get a little boring after a while. I know I sure know that. Today, our very own Tristan Mann is going to show us some fun Zoom features for both teachers and students. Here's Tristan.
Hello and welcome back to FYI at Monroe High. I'm Tristan Mann, and today we're going to be going over how to use Zoom. One of the more useful features of Zoom is the whiteboard. Teachers can use this to demonstrate work to students or to write notes. You get to this by clicking on the Share Screen button, then clicking on Whiteboard. Another tip for teachers or anyone sharing their screen is to make sure that you have the Share Computer Audio checkbox selected. Some of your teachers in your Zoom calls may ask you to just privately message them in the chat directly to them. You can do this by opening the chat, then right next to where it says everyone, click the arrow. This should bring up a list that will have your teacher's name on it, right next to the word host. If you click on them, you'll be able to send private messages directly to them. Some students and teachers have been saying that they've been having problems with their audio in Zoom. You can fix this by going into your audio settings right here and making sure you have the right output device selected. There are also some important settings to cover on the Zoom.us website. Once you go here, you can access settings such as the whiteboard, which for some people will be turned off by default. If you can't use the whiteboard in your classes, be sure to go here and make sure you have the setting enabled. That way you should be able to use the whiteboard. By default in Zoom, you can send private messages to anyone in the call. However, if you go onto the Zoom.us website, there's a setting here that will let you turn off private messages to any participants other than the host. To get to the whiteboard feature in Zoom, you should click on the Share Screen button. From here, you can get to the whiteboard setting by clicking on the whiteboard option. That's all for this week. Be sure to tune in next week for your next Tech Bite.
Thanks, Tristan. Though we don't have class next Friday, our broadcast team is still celebrating Halloween. We've been preparing now for weeks for this episode, and now be sure to tune in next Friday.
Man, that sounds like one spooky episode. There are a lot of students and a lot of events at MHS, even when we are remote. So we are reaching out to you to let us know what you'd like for us to cover. Do you have a school event that you think needs coverage?
Do you know of any community events or issues that you think we should report on?
Do you have sports you'd like us to feature?
Well, contact us at lotusleaflive1@gmail.com and on all of our social media at lotusleaflive. Don't forget to send us what you think needs coverage. And now here's Megan with a Sports Rewind Reminder with Megan Kane.
Hi, it's Megan Kane. I will be reviewing the sports from the past week on my new segment, Sports Rewind. To keep you up to date, we will push out a new edition every Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. on our socials and on YouTube. Message us with the outcomes of your favorite games.
Thanks, Megan. That's all we have for you this week. Remember, you're not alone. Try to remain positive and stay informed. Join us next week for our Halloween edition of Lotus Leaf Live.
We will continue to keep our social media and website updated during these fast-changing times. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media at Lotus Leaf Live. You can read the full stories and more on our website, lotusleaflive.com. I'm Samantha Drugel.
And I'm Chancey Boyce. We hope everyone is staying safe, and we will see you next time.
Thanks for watching.